Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Good morning, welcome back. I am clearly back in New York. We're not in Virginia anymore. I got back on Sunday around like the afternoon time frame, and then spent all day yesterday kind of like resetting my apartment. I unpacked, I cleaned up a little bit. I was just kind of like mentally resetting and preparing for May, but also just like, you know, getting my life in order. And now it's Tuesday, so what is up, you guys? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to the vlog. I think I'm gonna film just a little day of my life video. Sorry if you can hear the dishwasher in the background. I am currently running it and it is pretty loud. I'm also running the air conditioner, so there's just like a lot going on here. But I wanted to intro this video because I haven't spoken to the vlog yet this morning. I changed my sheets, did the dishes, and did like a little cleanup like you guys saw. I made a brown sugar cinnamon oat milk latte. Shared this recipe in a previous vlog. Been my go-to coffee recipe lately, like making it with an espresso machine, and I am like literally so obsessed with it. So if you guys want to know how to make it, go back and watch a previous vlog. It literally, I think, is in the title. I think it's the vlog before I went to Virginia, so you can get it from there. But I just wanted to go ahead and intro this video, say welcome back to the vlog, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new around here, you should stick around and subscribe it down below. We are literally so close to 3,000 subscribers. I'm literally so excited, and I just want to like continue to grow this little fam that we have here on the internet and create content for you guys. So yeah, you should stick around, subscribe below, give the video a thumbs up, and excited for today.
To kind of settle down there for a while, and that's when she meets Walker. After losing,
I did just use the most complicated way possible to get onto this bench, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Also, if you can see the smoke, I just blew out a candle and it's very, very smoky. I've been having a chill day so far. I've just been doing a lot of work. I have meetings coming up from 12 to 1, and then I'm basically done with meetings for the day, and I like sent out all the emails that I needed to send out. So I think for the rest of the day after like 1 o'clock it's gonna be pretty chill. But I just wanted to sit down and chat. I'm not doing a monthly reset video this month. I tried out the monthly reset videos for a while there, and they just feel kind of forced to me, like for me, to me, not like for other creators. I feel like when I watch other creators, like I really enjoy watching their monthly resets, but to me they just felt kind of forced, and I was like, I'd rather just incorporate some of this content in the vlog. So that's exactly what I'm doing today. I think I'm just gonna like talk about last month's goals and then like share this month's goals with you guys, and then also talk about the books that I read in April, but just like incorporate it in this vlog. But I just didn't want to make like a whole video out of it and like clean my apartment and reset for the month and stuff like that, just because I feel like I do that periodically over like the first couple of days of the month. Like you saw, I literally put on new sheets this morning, I did the dishes, but like I don't feel like vacuuming my apartment today, I don't feel like mopping the floor today, and I'll just like do it later this week, you know what I mean? So I don't know, that was a whole rant, but I'm not going to do the individual monthly reset video this month. Instead, I'm just going to share my goals with you guys really quickly. I actually set them yesterday and like reviewed my April goals yesterday when I was just hanging out and after I like unpacked my suitcase and stuff. So starting with the first one from April, my first goal was to make $200 on AdSense. I ended up making like $235 this month on AdSense, which is the most that I've ever made. Pretty insane, but I'm just like hoping that it can go up from here. It's very exciting that I can like finally put this money in savings and like save up towards something that I really want, or you know, just help out with like bills in my apartment, because living in New York City is insanely expensive. I just have like a random hair here. Finished my class with an A. I actually finished my class with a 98%, which is insane. Granted, the professor like wasn't super hard for this class and the content wasn't that hard, and she was a pretty easy grader, but I definitely could have just like slacked off and not done my best knowing that she was pretty relaxed with the class, but instead I was like, okay, wait, let me see if I can get the highest grade that I could possibly get, and I ended up with like a 98.2%, which is insane. So very excited about that. Upload 4 times on my personal Instagram. I was pretty good about Instagram this month. I think I uploaded like exactly 4 times in April, so that's exciting. Upload 4 times on Pinterest. I've been getting back into Pinterest. If you guys want to follow my Pinterest, I'm pretty sure I have it linked down below in the description of like every single video. It's in the description section. I keep like all of my socials in one area, so you guys can follow me there. Upload 4 times on my travel Instagram. I did not do this. I said I was gonna get better about posting on there because I do have like so many places that I could post on there, but I just need to like get better about it, to be honest. I hate when things like are fun and then I kind of make them into a chore because it just makes me like not want to do them anymore, so I need to get better about that. Upload 1 new blog post. I did that this month. That's also linked in the description of the video. Try 1 new workout class. I'm pretty sure I did this, although I cannot remember exactly if I'm being completely honest, but I'm pretty sure I tried 1 new workout class. Does a new workout teacher count? I don't know. So I think I did this, but I could be wrong. And then make 2 new recipes. I did that. You guys know that I'm always trying like out new recipes that I can make in the kitchen. Healthy recipes, easy recipes, but I'm like getting tired of cooking again. I was on a really good high there for a little bit, and then I just kind of came down from it, and I actually have started doing HelloFresh again, and I've really been liking it. So I'm doing HelloFresh, so I guess that counts towards like new recipes too, you know, because I technically am cooking new recipes, but I'm stopping like looking up recipes and buying all the ingredients for them, and I'm just like gonna be on HelloFresh for a while, especially because I'm traveling a lot these upcoming months, so I just feel like it's easier to not have to worry about buying enough groceries to last me a certain period of time. Like HelloFresh is just all there, you know? And that was it for my April goals. So like I said yesterday, I ended up setting May goals after I reviewed my April goals, so I'll just go through those really quickly. First goal is to hit 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. I am literally so close to this goal. It's actually insane. I am currently at 2,867, so I have like 130 subscribers to go until I am at 3,000 subscribers, which is insane. I'm literally so excited to hit that milestone. She may be a little milestone, but she's mighty. I love like hitting every single milestone on YouTube, even if it's small, because I feel like it just gives me like a little kick and a little bit of boost of motivation that I need to become inspired again, if that makes any sense. I don't think that made any sense, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm just so excited to hit any and every milestone on YouTube, even if it's really small. Next is to hit $210 on AdSense. I know I made $235 last month, but I just want to be realistic. Like, AdSense isn't really something you can control because it's based on CPM rates and like the number of ads that you guys interact with and the number of ads that are in my video and which videos are like doing well, and the type of content that's being pushed out and the type of ads that are being pushed out. Like, I don't really have much control over AdSense, but I have been like consistently going up each month, so I'm just gonna put 210 since my last month's goal was $200, and hope that I get more than $235 this month, but if I don't, that's okay too. Next is to finish 2 books. I'm traveling for like a huge portion of this month. I am going on a cruise the endish of May, but it's like an 8 to 10 day cruise, so like a third of my month is gonna be on vacation. So for that reason, I don't really want to like set a 6 or 7 book goal when I know that's probably not going to be achieved. So I did something a little bit more realistic, and I'm just pushing myself to finish 2 books this month. 1 book that I'm reading now, and then like maybe 1 on the cruise. So I think that I'll be able to achieve that. I'll probably end up reading more, but just wanted to be practical and realistic with it. Next is to finish and pass my Google PMO course. This isn't something that I've talked about like really at all on my channel, but as you guys know, I'm like an associate project manager. That's like my title and my role. And the team that I'm under is taking a Google project management course as a team, so that we can all take it together, like ask each other questions, do the work together, and just kind of like be there for each other. And I'm in week 3 of that, so I want to be able to obviously finish it because we're doing it as a group. Like, that's kind of my motivation, and I obviously want to pass the exam that's at the end of it. So that's a goal for May. Next is no dairy for the month of May. I feel like this is such a controversial topic, so I'm gonna err on the side of caution. I am not against dairy. I love cheese. I love milk. I love chocolate. I love dairy. I really love dairy, but dairy does not like me. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure, which is why I'm doing no dairy in the month of May. I think my prediction is that whenever my skin breaks out, the only thing I can ever really connect it back to is my diet from the previous days. Like if I eat a lot of ice cream, or if I eat a lot of high fat foods, or like super greasy foods, or like foods that are high in dairy, my face just like has such a bad reaction to it, and I'm pretty sure it's connected to dairy. But I want to do like a self test to really figure it out. So for the month of May, I'm going completely dairy free. It's been so hard already, and it's only May 3rd, just because I feel like I never realized how much stuff that I was eating that actually had dairy in it, like even just like the slightest bit of dairy. For example, last night we made cheddar burgers from HelloFresh, and I couldn't do like the cheddar part of the burger, which is like the main portion of the burger, the reason for the burger, you know. And part of that really like hurt me on the inside, that I could not put cheddar on my burger. Not like could not, but like didn't want to put cheddar on my burger, you know. So it's gonna take some getting used to, but I'm just like wanna do some self tests to figure out what is breaking out my face, because I've had like some weird acne issues going on lately, and I just feel like if I go to the dermatologist, she's just gonna give me a topical cream to put on like she did last time, which is great and helps, but I like want to stop breaking out in general. So I want to try to figure out if it's connected to my diet in any form or fashion. This month I'm going dairy free. If it doesn't help and I keep getting the weird breakout rash on my forehead and on my chin and stuff, I'm gonna try to do other things for my diet. I was listening to the Skinny Confidential podcast on the plane on the way back to New York, and I was listening to an episode about acne, and they had this health professional on. I don't remember their name. They were talking about like the 5 triggers of acne, and the big one is obviously dairy. Another one is gluten, which I know you have to be careful with going gluten-free if you're not meant to go gluten-free, but I don't think it could hurt to eliminate from your diet for a month if I need to. Eggs are a trigger, which is so random, but like when they were saying it, it makes total sense. I think sleep is another one, and there's something else, but I'm gonna start with dairy, eliminate it, see how it goes, and then I will go back to the drawing board if it doesn't work. But I feel like so far it's been working and my skin has been a lot better, so we may have found the winner, guys. Sorry, that was a really long rant, but I just feel like I really need to explain myself, because I feel like whenever someone's like, I'm going dairy free, people get like aggressive, and I'm like, no, there's a reason for why I'm doing it, okay? The last goal that I'm setting for May is to work out 4 to 5 times per week leading up to the cruise. Also could be a controversial thing. I work out like 3, 4, 5 times a week as it is, but I want to try to work out 4 to 5 times a week leading up to the cruise, just because when I'm on the cruise, I'm going to be in a bathing suit like pretty much every single day, and it's not so much with how I look, it's how I feel, and I just want to like feel like my best self when I'm in a bathing suit every day. I'm on the cruise and I'm having fun. Like, I don't want to feel gross and worry about what I look like and stuff like that, so I'm gonna try to work out as much as possible without exhausting my body and like my muscles. So I'm doing 4 to 5 times per week. Hopefully Pilates will play a big role in this. I've just like been loving Pilates lately, which is the most basic sentence that's ever come out of my mouth, but I swear Pilates is the best workout. All those girls on TikTok were on to something. When they were like, Pilates is it, they were onto something, because now I'm literally addicted and I love it. I literally just booked a Pilates class for after work today at 5:30, so I'll take you guys along with me for that, but I'm obsessed with it. So those are my May goals for the month, and I'm excited to achieve them because I feel like they're actually obtainable, and I never set my goals to the point where I can't reach them, because that's just like really discouraging. I set goals that challenge myself, but at the same time, I'm like, I know for a fact like I can hit that, and I know for a fact that when I hit that, it's gonna make me feel good. So I just keep that in mind when setting like goals. All right, I gotta take these off for a second because they're giving me a headache. They're like squeezing the side of my head because I'm talking so much. All right, and the last thing that I'm gonna do for my little mini reset is I'm just going to talk about the books that I read in April. I can't believe it's already May. Wow. If you don't like book reviews, you don't like book content, skip through this part also, but I like sharing it with you guys, and I know a lot of you guys like hearing it, so I'm gonna do it. But if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. All right, the first book that I actually started in March but ended in April was Fine Print, which is the first book in the Dreamland Billionaires series by Lauren Asher. I saw so many people recommend this book because it's like spicy, but it has romance to it, but it's also like dramatic, and it's kind of like a Disney World spin-off. And I saw so many people recommend this, and so I had such high hopes for this book, and I just like didn't vibe with it at all. And I think it's because the first half of the book was so slow to me, and then the second half started to pick up, and I actually like blew through the second half of the book. I wish that the first half of the book had the same drive as the second half of the book and like didn't carry on and just drag on the way that it did. So I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. It was probably more of like a 2.5 out of 5 stars for me, and I'm not gonna finish the series. Sorry if that offends anyone. It wasn't for me. Next book that I read, which I actually got off of, it was free on a website. If you guys follow Kayla, she has a TikTok called Kayla with the Book Problem, I think. I follow her TikTok for all the book recommendations, like spicy book recommendations. And there was like a free book day a while back where you could go onto this website, and it had a bunch of free Kindle books that you could download. And so I did that, and I ended up getting Back in the Saddle, which is the first book in the Blazing Eagle Ranch series. This book is not written very well. Let me just say that, like, there was a reason that it was free, but I actually like really enjoyed reading the book, and I finished it in like 2 or 3 hours in one sitting because it kind of read like an episode. I've also been really into Yellowstone lately, if that says anything, so I'm really intrigued with like the cowboy theme and like everyday life and just every aspect of my life right now, which is also why I kind of like this book, is that I was like picturing the Yellowstone characters but in this book. And I said it definitely was not the best book that I've ever read, but a cute second chance romance that literally took me 3 hours to read. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars because I just thought it was a fun read. And I actually bought the second book, which was like only $5 I think on Amazon, so it's definitely like a cheaper read and something that you can read quickly. So that one I would recommend. Next one I read was Beach Read by Emily Henry. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. So many people have this as a 5-star read, and I just didn't see it as a 5-star read. I thought it was a cute summer romance novel with an enemies to the lovers storyline. It's fun and a lighthearted read, but I had so many people message me when I posted this book on Instagram, and they were like, this is the best book that I've ever read, favorite book of all time, and I just didn't see it like that. But I thought it was still cute. I actually just bought another Emily Henry book. What is it? The People We Meet on Vacation. I actually just bought that from a used bookstore, which I shared in a haul in my Virginia vlog. So I'm excited to read that one. Next one was The Sanitarium. This is the Detective Ellen Warner series, book number 1. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. It had its moments, but it also had its bad moments. I just had mixed feelings about this book overall. Like, it was giving, what's the movie with red rum? You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna put the name down here. But the movie with the red rum theme, the book was giving that, but like murder mystery vibes. So I feel like if you guys like detective, murder mystery, but also like creepy hotel vibes, this book could be for you. It was fine. It wasn't like my favorite book ever. I'll probably still read some of the series. I actually didn't even realize this was a series until I just looked at my Goodreads. So probably pick up other ones, but it was good. Next one that I read was, okay, actually I read way more books in the month of April than I even realized that I read. I thought I read like 2 or 3, and turns out I read like 6 or 7. Next book that I read was Twisted Hate. This is the 3rd book in the Twisted series, which is like by far one of my favorite series of all time. If you guys haven't read the Twisted series and you like spicy romance, you need to read the series. It's so good. Yeah, this was the 3rd book in the series. I said so good. Patiently waiting for the final book to come out in June. There's 4 books in the series. First 3 are out, and the 4th one comes out in June, so I wanted to finish them all before the 4th one comes out, and I literally cannot wait. I'm like sad that the series is ending, but I'm so excited for that last book to come out because it kind of like ties it all together, you know what I mean? Next book that I read was Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. I was disappointed in this book. And I know a lot of you said that as well, because I talked about this in a previous vlog as well. I don't know, it was like disappointing for a Colleen Hoover book, I think. This is the first Colleen Hoover book that I didn't give 5 stars to. Like, genuinely, it was like a 4, maybe even a 3.5 star read for me. I had a really hard time. I didn't have a hard time getting through the book. I just didn't understand the point of the book, or like the point of her dragging on the book the way that it was going, and I expected like way more plot twists and way more shock value and more of a shock factor like her other books give. My review in Goodreads is that it was a good book, but some parts were slow and I was expecting more of a dramatic ending. It didn't give what it needed to give. This was not my favorite Colleen Hoover book at all. And then the last book that I read in April was In 5 Years by Rebecca Serrell. I didn't like this book either. This is the second Rebecca Serrell book that I've read. I gave this book 3 out of 5 stars, but I only gave it 3 out of 5 stars because of the ending, because I liked the second half of the book. Other than that, it was going to be a 2 out of 5 star read for me. And I felt the same way about the last book that I read, which was One Italian Summer. I thought it was like cute, but also at the same time I was like, what am I reading? So my review for this one was that the first 125 pages of the book could have been written in 25 pages, which I feel very strongly about that. There was no need for it to drag on the way that it did. I feel like the first half of this book dragged on and I didn't really understand the storyline or where it was going. I actually liked the ending though. Not what I was expecting to happen, but pleasantly surprised. Like I said, the ending is the only reason this book got 3 out of 5 stars. Other than that, it was going to get 2 out of 5 stars because I just didn't know what she was doing. Like where she was going, what kind of ride she was taking us on, why it was dragging on, why we were repeating information. Like I didn't understand. And I think that that's just her writing style though, which makes me think that I just don't like vibe with her as an author, which I don't want to offend anyone that likes her and I don't want to offend her in general, not that she'd ever watch this vlog, but I just didn't vibe with her writing style, I don't think. So will not be reading any more of her books, but I'm glad I read this book because it was popular and like a lot of people hyped it up. But at the same time, I feel like I have a very controversial opinion on it, which is that it just I wasn't a fan. And that's it for my April reads. I have so many books to read in May, but like I said, I'm only setting the goal for 2 books in May because I'm going on vacation and because I have school and because I have so many things going on. So we'll see what I read in May, but you guys have to stay tuned for my May recap if you guys want to see what I end up reading in May. That or follow me on my Goodreads because I keep my Goodreads extremely up to date and that's where you guys can get a little sneak peek. Just made a little smoothie as part of my lunch. I've been drinking them like pretty much every single day for the last week. I just use frozen strawberries, a fresh banana, a huge handful or 2 handfuls of spinach. Literally the key to success here because I'm not big into vegetables lately. I just like can't find a good recipe that makes them taste good. So putting 2 like handfuls of spinach in my smoothie is basically me getting my greens in every single day, and you can't taste it, I promise. I know you guys have probably heard that 1,000,001 times, but maybe for those of you that haven't heard that, put spinach in your smoothie because literally you can't taste it at all. So it's a good way to get some vitamins, some greens, some vegetables in. And I use oat milk and I put in a spoonful of peanut butter this time because I didn't have that much banana. I used the other half of my banana for my smoothie, or not my smoothie bowl, my yogurt bowl for this morning. So I saved half of it and put it in the smoothie. So I put peanut butter in here to make it a little bit sweeter because normally I do a full banana. So I don't know how this is gonna taste, but I feel like it's gonna be fine. She's thick today. It's good. Definitely more peanut buttery since I didn't have the full banana in here, but still, wow. It just hits different. The smoothie just hits different. Okay, so a little bit later I'm getting ready to go to Pilates, but I just wanted to show you the Pilates fit. Wearing a Lululemon tank, Lululemon leggings, a Nike sports bra, and then I'm wearing TNA socks. I'll probably take these off for Pilates because it's like really easy to slip in regular socks. I honestly need to invest in Pilates socks. I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm done with work, obviously. It's about like 5:15 now, so I need to head over there soon or else I'm gonna be late and then they won't let me in the class. I've literally had the worst headache like all day, which is kind of why I've been like picking up the camera. I took Motrin this morning hoping it would help, but it's like in my neck, so I'm wondering if I slept on my neck weird and it's just causing like a bad headache. This happens sometimes when I wear like low ponies to bed. I feel like my ponytail kind of goes into my neck in a weird way. I don't know. So I've had like a chill day. I'm trying to like limit my screen time because I know that that's also not good for your head when you have a headache and like a migraine and stuff like that. So I'm trying to push past it because I can't cancel this Pilates class without getting charged a fee, and I really don't want to get charged a fee. Also, I just really want to go to this class, so I'm trying to push through it, but I don't want to like push myself too hard. That's the update. I will try to film a few clips when I'm there. I probably won't be able to because normally it's pretty crowded and it's like a quaint place, like a small place, so people would definitely be able to tell if I'm filming and that would be kind of weird. But if anything, I'll catch up with you guys after Pilates. Alright, I'm back from Pilates. I literally didn't record anything at all while I was there because I got there a little bit late, like 5 minutes before the class started, which isn't really late because I'm kind of in the routine where I can do that. but by the time I got there, there were like 4 other girls in the room and I was in the front row, so I was like, okay, if I record anything right now, they're gonna be able to see the front, like my phone screen, and they're gonna be like, well, what the heck is this girl doing? So I didn't record anything. It definitely helped with my headache a lot. I think the stretching and like the workouts that we really did helped a lot, because I still have like some slight pressure right here, but it's not as bad as it was when I was walking there. Literally when I was walking to Pilates, my right eye was watering so bad. I was like, am I gonna be able to do this class? Because my head was hurting so bad that like my body was not responding well to it. But it ended up working out. I'm really glad that I did it, and I feel so good now. For the rest of the evening, I 1, need to take a shower, and 2, need to cook dinner. But before I do either of those things, I'm gonna finish this book. I have like 50 pages left. It's Watch Out for Her. This is one of the books that I picked up when I was at home. I got it from Walmart for like a decent price, I think. I've never read anything by Samantha Bailey, but I really like her writing style, and the book is like really keeping me on the edge of my seat. She also wrote the book Woman on the Edge, and I really want to read that book next. Not next, but like in the future. I need to add it to my list. But I have like 50 pages left in this book and I really want to finish it. So before I literally take a shower or cook dinner or do anything for the rest of the evening, I'm gonna finish this book really quickly because I need to see how it ends and how the whole thing unfolds. But I'm gonna go ahead and end off this vlog here because I feel like it's pretty long. I rambled all day. I also just like didn't do much today, so I apologize. I'm glad that I threw in like the goal setting and the April book recap though, because I almost didn't do them, but then I was like, I should just incorporate them in a vlog, and I feel like that was such a good thing to incorporate in this vlog in particular because it would have been kind of short. So I'm sorry this vlog was short. It's gloomy outside. I like have mixed feelings about being back in New York from Virginia. I do this every time though. Every time I go to Virginia and then come back to New York, I just feel weird. I just like miss my car, I miss my family, I miss like suburban lifestyle, and then I get to the city and I have to walk everywhere and it's gloomy and I'm like, what am I doing? Really, what am I doing? It only lasts like a few days and then I get back into a routine, so we're on day 2. Hopefully by tomorrow everything will be a-okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end off this vlog here, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe down below so we can hit 3,000 subscribers for one of my May goals, and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.